right, so this is the episode of Nerdz Rambling, where it's a bunch of nerds just rambling. So please don't take anything serious. We got Lee the Poet, we got Mr. Stretch Armstrong, and I am Griff, second. And we got Shogun Liu, who isn't supposed, but he's on the case. All right, so did y'all hear about Donald Glover redoing his prize for Orlando and going to do a Disney Plus series?
Yeah, I just read that today. I'm hyped.
Really? Like just from his standpoint? Just from Lando's? Like his whole life story and stuff?
Yeah, just like, The Mandalorian, but it's going to be like a Lando series. He's supposed to be in the works of signing the paperwork now.
Hey, that might be pretty hard.
It might be, and it might not. If he's going to end up going through what John Bodega did, it might be bad.
Well, this is a show. Have you seen The Mandalorian?
I mean, yeah, I've seen The Mandalorian, but you got to think that sits in the Star Wars franchise, but it also sits outside of the Star Wars franchise.
Yeah, and that's what the show. I think the Disney Plus shows are going to be in that direction, like the whole Doom Patrol and all that stuff like that. Oh, wait a minute, that's Disney Plus, so that's not
Talking about Star Wars, like they sit in timelines that don't have like movies and shows, so it's like unless you read the books, it's almost uncharted territory.
Yeah, if they do the show, like I said, if it goes in The Mandalorian, they just let him like follow his adventures. I think it'd be dope. Like it's separate from the movies. The movies, Like,
okay, because I saw Solo, all I need, can we not have him having sex with robots?
He didn't technically. It was just in the window.
The Solo,
he was like he wants to fuck.
She said, no, this is how she said it works. It works. Like her eyes.
Their relationship works. Their relationship. Why is everything got so
because
sexual?
he relied on her as a navigation system, so that was like his baby, his car.
Right. They were in an entanglement, not physical.
a digital entanglement. A digital entanglement.
An entanglement. Out of here.
What Jamie Foxx say? My digital girl.
Yeah. I don't want to date a robot.
Robot mother.
Good sex dolls.
What else is going on?
Less attractive sex dolls.
Any of y'all played that Ghost of Tsushima?
Yes.
You play it?
Is it good?
Yes. That game is look, if you've watched anything in your life, show, movie, anime, comic, of being any kind of a samurai or ninja, because it's called Ghost of Tsushima for a reason, you literally live both fantasies of like ninja stuff and samurai stuff. If you played Tenchu back in the day, this fills that void. Like I've been wanting a Tenchu remake for years.
Why?
You didn't like Tenchu? Not the 360, not that 360 one, not the 360 one, not the Xbox 360 one. That one was terrible. It was one of the reasons the franchise died. But that's not important.
Oh, he's all Xbox,
what I'm saying,
so that's why.
No, because what happened is there was one that got put on 360 and it was like Tenchu Z and it was like one of the worst rated ones. Tenchu was one of the only ninja games that ever came out that was true stealth ninja game. Most ninja games that you've all played, it's I'm going to wear a ninja mask and fight like Dante from Devil May Cry.
Nah, Ninja Gaiden was different.
Like you're not actually a ninja. You're
hold on, I got a question. What would you consider Assassin's Creed in that?
That's not a ninja.
No. Ninja's different. Like Assassin's Creed, the whole thing is hide in plain sight. Tenchu is no hide, period.
Yeah, all stuff.
Like it's the whole concept is different. So anyway, you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. I was just asking.
Now I like Assassin's Creed. I like them.
Yeah.
But if you play Ghost of Tsushima, if you ever want to play a samurai game or a ninja game, because they got the one-on-ones and they got the sneak up and just, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, and
Assassin's Creed, you can't just be like, oh, he's in Hay now. I don't know where he at.
No, you can't land in Hay from 30.
Yeah, ninja, they just like, we see you, dog, and they start, stabbing it.
Yeah, like there's no, But what I'm saying is the game is gorgeous, and mind you, I'm playing in regular HD, ain't no 4K, and this game is gorgeous. Probably the best looking game on this generation, and it's expansive. Like when you think the game will tell you it's an island, it's actually like 2 islands, but they're connected. Like I'm like 5-6 hours in because I've just been busy doing stuff, and it's like I'm probably not even 25% through the map yet.
Okay. Oh, question.
And it's not empty. Yeah, go ahead.
Nothing to do with this damn game. But okay. So is the NBA playing? Because I saw this meme by Bobo about him have to get tested after Nuggets game. So are they playing now?
They are playing. I think it's exhibition right now, but they are playing in the bubble. The bubble is
Bobo. He's he's the.
Yeah.
So there's a meme talking about he's got to get tested after they had a game. So I was like, did he post something on social media smoking something?
Yeah, no, the NBA came back. I think like in this past week.
So they drug tested him. I don't know if he went off in the game or what, but I was looking at him. I was like, why they got the memes up? I'm getting drug tested.
I seen somebody got put on quarantine right before it started because he went outside the bubble to get some food.
Somebody did. He did. I remember something about that. Yeah,
wasn't it Zion? Wasn't it Zion?
No, it wasn't Zion. It was somebody not that big. It was somebody not on that tier.
Yeah, you don't really know.
But like this, it's nobody in the All-Star game. It wasn't one of them.
Nah, did you see what Giannis said though?
No, what Giannis do?
He said that this while everybody else is complaining about their digs and the food, this is better than how I grew up, so I can't complain.
Respect.
So he put the humble flag on.
I'm gonna be humble. Make my millions.
Right, he's weak. Tiger holler.
But that's a good way to be, because like some of them are complaining.
So Westbrook was 17, right? Didn't he just get to the camp? But he got to wait like 2 days straight to test him? Was that Westbrook?
Yeah, I think he tested positive like at some point, like right before.
So now he just got to the bubble, but he has to do 2 back-to-back days before he can go in?
Yeah, I think he's almost at the end of whatever's supposed to be, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
This is ridiculous. They needed to just let the
season go. Because they're doing it. The WNBA is doing it.
Yeah.
Some of the rules.
On the way over here, I was looking at Facebook.
They got all the Breonna Taylor jerseys and stuff.
Yeah, but not just that.
Was hard.
That old girl that was like Kobe's protege, female protege or whatever.
Lisa Leslie?
I think she played at Oregon. I can't think of the name.
Okay, my fault.
She plays tonight, and they was making jokes because Sue Bird was made her NBA debut. This girl was like just born, and then when Rebecca Lobo made her first WNBA game, her mom was only in the first trimester with her, and a lot of these chicks are still playing. That's the thing about the WNBA; them girls be playing forever.
They be playing over here and they be playing overseas. They be getting 2 checks, some of them.
Yeah.
Our WNBA had an issue though, because they had to like get better accommodations. Like the NBA players are all at like these top resorts, and it was like WNBA.
They got the whole theme park rented out.
No, they don't. I thought they did too, but they don't. They really don't.
It's a large section. Yeah, it's just a large section that they are controlling. Okay. So 1/3 of Disney,
the theme park is like a couple miles, isn't it?
Yeah, it has.
It's a county.
The area.
That's a whole county.
they got money, bro. Disney got money.
Bro, they got a whole lot of land out there.
Disney County, bro.
Pretty much what it is. Shit, look at the who is it? I think it's the MLS. They're playing in something that's owned by Disney.
Disney got a lot of money, bro.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Disney World?
There's a lot of money going on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, snap.
And like how they got islands, Epcot, and you like, yeah, I gotta take a train and a boat to get over here.
Come back.
I ain't never been, but I done seen pictures and shit. So if it's anything like that, it's as crazy as the pictures look.
My stuff just froze. I don't know what y'all said the last 20 seconds. So hopefully
we just talking about it's actually big over there, but you ain't missing it. We're just saying how
okay.
Big suspect, super suspect. It's huge.
That's what she said. It was too easy. It's too easy.
What else is going on in the news, guys? Why your boy August Alsina keep dropping these songs, dog? Why can't he just?
Bruh, he messy.
He's not a humble winner, dog.
Bruh, he needs the money. He needs the money.
He's messy, bro.
That album has to sell.
Entanglement. You're like, stop, right? The album's already out. It's not even like you just dropping bonus tracks.
So my question is, will we blame Will Smith for fighting this nigga?
What?
No, because Will Smith's not gonna.
He's not going to. He don't need to.
No, he don't.
With the money he has and the women he could probably have access to, like, it doesn't matter. Like, he'll win regardless. He might be hurt, but he's going to win regardless.
But the amount of disrespect, though.
Hold on. In his defense, they were separated at the time. People keep forgetting that little, like, they were actually separated.
That's fine. But the disrespect part is like,
oh, yeah,
you know we're back here. Stop speaking on my chick, my G. You know and you supposed to have like love for us. You said you love us, the family, you respect us. No, it's like, don't stop making songs, dog.
He's talking a little, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that'd be like someone making a song about Tassie, like her ex-boyfriend making a song and dropping it. You not gonna feel some type of way?
Listen,
I might. And I'm about to prom night.
I mean, remember, you almost lost your girl to the Blue Ranger.
To who?
You lost the girl to
the Blue Ranger at the Comic-Con. Oh, remember, your girl's getting that prime time attention from a Blue Ranger.
I know she still brings that up because of y'all, because y'all made it a big deal. It was number one, the Blue Ranger. Number two, I stepped up. I was like, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. I told y'all he do TV martial arts. I can fight for real. Anybody worry about him.
You don't know. If you practice roundhouses for play enough, it's going to stick. You got technique.
Yeah. Or you hit them really hard in their face before they know it's about to happen, then it's a wrap.
He's going to catch you one of them flip kicks. One of them guy you flip.
And I didn't know he was that small either. Like, I was like, I'm like the tallest, but I was like, this dude's little. But, you know, don't worry about that. That would have got handled. Ain't no issues.
But no, what if what if you're in a convention and you over like really getting into it with him and this nigga yell it's morphin' time, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna step back, take a defensive posture, like what's about to happen?
If you're in the middle of arguing with somebody and this nigga yell it's morphin' time, go reach behind his back. If this nigga pull out a morphin'.
Hey, legit. If this nigga for real lightning strikes and he turned to get a blue outfit on, I'm like, you got it, my G. You got it.
No problem.
You got it. I'm gonna look at her and be like, you coming with me? You coming with me? Because look, that's on her. You coming? I'm gonna stay. All right, we done. I'm not dying for this. Not dying for it. Bye. I was like, if a nigga goes Super Saiyan.
But wasn't it too Dev doing some part though? Like, you gotta fight for her.
This is before marriage though. We
weren't married yet. We weren't married yet. No, we weren't even engaged. Nah, we were just dating.
This in the car.
Here he go. Here he go. Now PC here.
Oh no.
We're recording too. FYI.
We're recording PC. All right.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
He's like, cool. Yeah. Like I said, we weren't married. I'd have been like, hey, I love you, but I'm not dying for the P.
Oh,
not doing it.
What other current events are going on, guys?
Can we talk about the fact that Japan has a movable and operatable Gundam?
Is
I don't know if you watched the clip where the Gundam took its first step. It took a first step.
What you?
So you know America's gonna have one next, and that's gonna be. This is the capsize of end of the world right here.
We still buying F-15 planes and stuff. We don't care about. We're not innovative.
But there's gotta be like 10 anime that start off like this. Someone built a robot. Another country built their own, and then.
Remember, it started off with it was a cool statue.
Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim.
I'm not afraid if it's those dudes. They gotta, have two people. And I'm not gonna be scared of that. If they can't find people to coordinate and dance steps, like Dance Dance Revolution inside.
No, Pacific Rim style. No, honestly, I wouldn't be scared of a real Gundam because they're never gonna be able to create a Gundam that moves like that does in Gundam. It's gonna be slow. It's gonna do the bob.
Never say never.
Yeah, I was gonna say once they release that alien technology they've been keeping from you.
Yeah, Lee, I wouldn't rock with that. And even if it is a slow Gundam, the shoots rockets. Right. You're talking about a mobile. Bro, all they gotta do is equip rockets to it.
So basically, Metal Gear Solid. So we're about to go into Metal Gear Solid world.
Well,
about to be a Metal Gear world.
Metal Gears move pretty fast, but I don't care if it's slow, but if it starts to fly, it's a problem.
Okay, I say that. If it can fly and then shoot from the mid, God bless. That's a problem.
That's a problem.
Why? Planes do that already.
Yeah,
Nah,
but can
what I feel like would be
if
a
a plane
problem.
can land and stare at you, that's different. That's a different type
No,
of
that's
story.
what I was about to say. Now, if they can land, perfect.
Right.
Then I might be like, oh,
just drop
okay,
it.
we got problems.
No, if it
Please.
land and do like the superhero landing and start posing, I'm like, no, that's too much.
Boom.
Be regular.
Like, hey, he wins. Hey, dog,
Yeah,
you win. You got it.
Doing too much. I need you to chill out.
I'm getting a Japan slide.
We have to build a Metal Gear. We have to build a Metal Gear now. We need a Metal Gear.
We ain't about it.
Here's my thing. You don't think we got one on the level?
Metal Gear? Nah.
We
we more got the Sentinel from X-Men. That's what Americans rocking. We're rocking the Sentinels.
The Sentinels.
I'll take a Sentinel though.
Plus, they were cheap to make a whole bunch of them. You win.
A Sentinel over a Gundam, bro? Nah, bro.
I said multiple Sentinels.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's easier to produce those though.
You'll win eventually. You're gonna lose 50 of them, but you'll win eventually.
Plus, they be talking.
Hey, so
And they be
another
talking.
question. Since we're talking about the alien tech, why has nobody really talked about the fact that they admitted that there's been a bunch of UFO sightings?
That has actually been in the news, and every time I hear about it, people go, they saw UFOs, and then they kind of just, and then they talk about something else. I'd be like, you just gonna skip past that?
Yeah, like that's kind of important in my opinion.
Like, have you seen it?
Fake the mermaid thing. They had the whole Discovery Channel had a documentary and stuff about people seeing like the mermaids and the submarines, and it was like, oh, that was fake. I was like, why?
Oh yeah, no, ain't no damn mermaids out here. I ain't buying that.
Well, sea people.
Can I say something?
You're telling me you can believe in aliens, but you can't believe in the mermaid?
No, I'm just talking about how fake. I believe in. Oh, I don't know what's down there.
No, I'm talking about Lewis. I'm talking about Lewis.
I don't believe in mermaids.
But listen, I'm gonna say something wild though. This is gonna be messed up, but I don't want to get too R-rated. So if mermaids exist, we're all heterosexual men, right?
Nah.
Wouldn't really do much good.
Well, I'll think about it. See,
think about it
if you
carefully.
take mermaids, they're not going to be pretty chicks with just the fins. They're going to be like Lost Lagoon looking mugs.
Yeah, okay. I've seen like the sirens in Greek mythology.
Hellboy Lincoln, they're going to be all like web fingers.
I retract my statement.
Yeah. That's what I think the mermaids are going to look like. I don't think they're going to be like, oh, chicks with just fine hair. We just got seashell titties.
Yeah, you're not getting the aerial version. You're not getting the Disney production.
Okay. We're going to get face people.
A man could dream. A true
fact.
They don't have a hole. They might have the fins, but they'll have a hole for the eggs to come out. They'll be like,
I'm good.
You want
I'm
me
straight.
to believe in mermaids? I'll take, if there's real mermaids, they're probably like that more so than an aerial mermaid.
That actually makes sense, yeah. They'd have fin.
Actually, the only argument could be if they mix breed it.
Who's doing? Never mind. No.
Something that ugly.
Sailors from a long time ago. If you ever look at the stories.
Hey man, I done seen some. Let me stop.
I was gonna say, you've been on a drought. You've seen how niggas get. You be like, no, why are you doing this? I gotta do what I gotta do. A win's a win. You like, no.
A win is a win. Hell yeah.
Is it? Is it? I mean, if I'm a boxer, I go undefeated beating toddlers. Is that really a win?
In the deep south.
Yeah, man, you the strongest toddler beater in the planet, bro.
Nobody say.
He's a Golden Glove toddler fighter, taking milks and cookies everywhere you go.
No, you don't get no ring for that. No belt, no money. You get no prize.
You get one made out of macaroni.
Paper champion of the world, toddler man.
How do I see how much time we got left?
Don't it warn us at the 5-minute mark, something like that?
Oh yeah, it actually should.
Yeah, you got 21 minutes.
Oh,
boom, we in there. Oh, I had a question for everybody. What is, as Professor Nerds, what was one of your first fandoms that you can remember?
Fandoms?
Yeah, one of your first things you were like, "Oh, I'm into this. This is dope. Like I'm going down this road." What's
Are we
one of the first
talking
things you remember?
anything, or are we talking about specific genre of stuff?
But I say when I say nerdum, I don't mean like I mean anything that's like comic, anime, games, TV shows, movies, anything of that entertainment realm. What was the first thing where you were like, "Oh, I'm into that. That's dope."
For me, it was PlayStation and Dreamcast.
Respect.
I don't know. It's between because I was a kid. It's between Batman and Ninja Turtles.
See, for me, it's between the original Transformers and my first Nintendo, the NES.
Like I would watch it, like I would watch all this stuff, but like to be off of, like fan out, like Batman. I remember having like a Batman suitcase. Like you're a kid, I was like, what with a suitcase? But and like all the turtles, I remember every crowd I would ever get like a bunch of turtle toys. Batman and Turtles were like crazy.
For me, it's the original Transformers. I had all the Transformers. I didn't have all of them. I had a few. They weren't gonna buy me all of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Transformers was my jam, bro. When the movies came out, I wigged out when the movie started.
You know what? Another one for me would be Lion King.
Ooh, that was my favorite. That's my favorite Disney movie to this day. To this day, my favorite #1 Disney movie.
I played. You know what? In my game, it might have started. Might have really. I got intrigued with gaming with the Sega actually, because my older brother had one. That's where it started. Because they also, I'm pretty sure they had the Lion King game on Sega. It was either on Sega or PlayStation, but I'm pretty sure it was on Sega.
I hated that game so much.
It was actually on Sega. All the Disney games came out on Sega. So you had Aladdin, you had Timon and Pumbaa's Adventure, the Lion King game. You even had The Simpsons and all that.
I had every one of them Disney games.
I remember that back in the day.
I would say I came into Fruitration when I watch, as far as anime, when I watched Ninja Scrolls.
Has anyone beat any Disney game ever though?
I've never completed one. I've never competed one.
Like, why were they so hard? Lion King was hard as hell, and Aladdin.
I completed Aladdin.
Aladdin was ridiculous.
Aladdin was stupid.
Beat Aladdin without a game genie?
I beat Aladdin, but I never beat Timon and Pumbaa or Lion King. And I think there was another one that I can't think of right now. I think there was another one that I can't think of it right now, but I think they had 4 or 5 of them.
It was a couple of them. But I remember
I stopped playing those. I stopped playing those hard. I didn't want them no more.
Lion King, it got to a point where the gaps you got to jump, like you couldn't time it right for some reason. And like he would always do that flip and die. I was like,
no, what got me was roaring. You had to roar at the monkeys to make them turn so they throw you in the right direction. I'm like, I'm a child. This is hard.
I'm trying to think. It took me a while to become like adult.
Bro, yeah, it was stupid.
No,
it was Dark Souls before Dark Souls.
What was the hardest old school game that you just couldn't beat?
Shinobi.
What system?
Sega Genesis. Shinobi, followed by Altered Ego.
Altered Beast.
Where you turn into the beast, like you're a witch, you're different Altered Beast.
I knew no one who beat that. For me, it was Ninja Gaiden. I had Ninja Gaiden 2. And
I got through that.
I couldn't beat that. But see, I was like young. When I got that, I was in kindergarten. And I remember being like, I'm too young for this.
Ninja Turtles NES.
Oh my God. Nope. I ain't gonna talk about that game.
That
was the original. Ooh.
I rebuilt my original Nintendo to play it. And I can get to like towards the last few. I still couldn't beat it.
Bruh, trying to get around the lightning seaweed. Just that.
The underwater stage?
Bruh, because if you're playing and you have to watch it, your goal is, okay, don't touch it. You literally have to touch it to a certain point to get past it. So it's like, you have to measure how much can I touch it.
This is how trash old school games were, because like in Ninja Turtles, each turtle has specific skills that
I remember that.
It wasn't even in like, the little book was they didn't tell you shit in the books. You just have to figure it out. Because in that water stage, like a Pacific turtle was better at swimming. So you can like touch it and get by better.
Hold on, I got a question now that you said that. Do y'all remember going and renting games?
Yeah.
You needed you needed the information book, but they never had it in there for you.
Ooh, that's so yeah.
I worked at Hollywood Video the last year, for 2 months, the year they closed.
What year was that?
We were in college. We just started college.
Oh, it was
it's like 06 or something. We was in college. And I was hyped because they made me a manager. I was like, I'm not qualified. I was like, all right.
He said I'm not qualified.
I was a manager for like 2.5 months. And then I was like taking the DVDs, like renting them out and taking them like to CompUSA. And my homie was like, hey, can you get that new Superman for me? It's like when the Superman Returns came out and stuff. He's like, yeah, I just want to burn. I was like, I get free rentals. There you go.
It works.
Yeah.
That was like me at the movie theater. I used to let everybody in for free. All my homies. Remember that,
I'll
Griff?
throw a random game out there that nobody's probably going to say and nobody thinks about it. But it's the Fight Night that they just redid for Xbox Game Pass. It was like the last one. I think that the one that you had to go in prison and then fight your way out. And then you had to.
No.
That sounds hard. Hold on. I ain't played this one.
Yeah, you ain't never played that?
I got an Xbox One.
I forget
I
what
got
the
an
name of
Xbox
the
One.
Fight Night is.
I got an Xbox.
If somebody want to look it up, you can, but you fight a dude named Frost. It didn't matter if you was playing easy or if you was playing the hardest. You could not beat this man.
Did they just take the
greatest fight of all time? And of course, he was white, so they had to have the great white
Frost.
in the game.
Frost.
But did they just take the movie plot from Undisputed and just make it into
I'm about to say, yeah.
So kind of, in a sense, like basically, basically, there ain't no other way
You
around
went to jail for falsely accused. Now you got to fight.
Wait, hold on. So there was one that came out after. I'm trying to think the last Fight Night I played. Hold on. Look, I'm about to search the store right now. I got an Xbox. I ain't tripping.
Look, it's free on like the Xbox. If you got the Xbox Gaming Pass.
Look, first off, I wish they'd make a new one.
No, my bad. I have the EA access. That's how I got it.
First of all, Fight Night had like the Rocky 3 sound effects when you was beating somebody up.
Ooh, that's another game that I played that was hardest to beat. What? So was did anybody play Scarface on the original Xbox?
Ooh.
I remember Scarface. I played Godfather. I didn't play Scarface.
Godfather was a good ass game. You know what I can't wait for? They remastering Tony Hawk and that. I am waiting on that.
Yeah, I saw that.
But the remaster of the first Mafia.
I saw that too, yeah.
But the tight thing is they're adding a whole alternate storyline that you can play out, or you can play the original one again.
Fight Night Champion.
Yes. Yep.
You thought in prison?
Yeah, you go to prison. You got to fight skinheads and everything.
Okay, I might. It ain't but 20 bones. I might mess with this.
Hold on, make sure that's the right one though. Let me look it up real quick.
I might mess with this in the future.
Still be free under the store or something.
Well, no, I don't have no pass. It's 20 bones on here. I don't have a pass.
Time's running out, guys.
We was having fun.
Time limit on your group meeting.
It's like Long Beach Griffith. It's like we was having fun.
Hey, that is the right one, bro.
Oh,
I might mess with this in the future. I might mess with this.
Fight Night Champion.
This looks hard.
Where do you see the time for this now?
I just got the alert just now.
I don't even get the
alert. It said we removed the 40-minute limit. They said there's a gift for you, but I still want to see the time.
Wait, a gift? The gift where they shut it off?
That'd be hilarious. Hey, man, here's a gift. Bye.
Yeah, I remember that. I forgot that game that was on like PS2. And it was like on the front, it said, it's a really ugly person on the back, and you turn around, it's just the mirror, it's the reflection. Yeah. I forgot what game it was. That was hilarious.
Somebody had a meme like that today. I don't know who it was, though, but I saw it in passing. Before we get booted, if this thing ends, Griff, you posted about it. We might as well talk about it. What you think?
Oh, the Mike and Roy Jones Jr. Mike Tyson.
No, I posted that in the chat. Yeah.
I wanted him to fight like, it's an expedition fight. I thought he was gonna fight like, some tune-up guys, some worker boxers.
Nah, they going all the way in. Two legends.
I feel like how you gonna have like big names for because they're talking about him and Vander, right? Was supposed to
Yeah,
be.
the Holyfield talk was last year, so I'm like, I thought he was going that route.
Yeah, but Holyfield can't do it. Holyfield looks horrible.
But now they had him working out too. Recently.
Compared to Mike, bro, Mike looked like a
Yeah.
The Mike workout looks scary. Mike looks scary.
But I'm just like, Roy Jones is up there as far as like old champions, like had a hype, like he had a run and like
so did
a hard run.
Did you see the slick Tyson did? I love it, bro. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. So before he announced it today, yesterday or the day before, he announced that he was creating I think it's called League of Legends or something. It's some like, I don't know if he's considering it marketing or what, but they're putting on the fight. So his own shit that he just created yesterday or the day before is putting on the fight on pay-per-view. I was like, it's genius.
Okay, Mayweather.
I mean, it was genius, bro. I thought it was genius. So I guess what he's gonna do is, because when you go to his IG for his little new venture that he's got, it says older stars that still have the fight in them. This is gonna be their platform. So we might start seeing old fighters and old
Ice
athletes come out of
Ice
retirement.
Cube Big Three. So Ice Cube Big Three, but boxing.
I don't even think it's just boxing. I think he's talking about old people in general that people might want to see
MMA or whatever, or something like that.
Yeah, like if there was a some type of matchup between old champions that could be done, tennis match, whatever. I think he's gonna try to use his platform like that for old legends that want to still compete.
His homeboy that does the podcast with him is an MMA guy, so yeah, they probably got to connect it that way.
He does MMA. I thought he had just played football.
No, they're both in the fight. That's how they met, because they had that fight connection apparently. I don't think he was big in it or something. I forget it.
Okay, I just knew he played because I'll be watching the hot boxing. I know Tyson. I know that dude.
Yeah, the guy from the hot box. Yeah.
Yeah, I know he played college football too. I think he played in Arizona or something.
Yeah, but that's how they met, dude.
I'll give it a watch.
Fans of each other, boxing, not boxing, but fighting.
Oh yeah, but I mean, you got to watch this, Lee. You got to.
Yeah, either way it goes, I'm gonna feel bad about it.
I'm gonna find a way to watch it.
I don't want to see either one of them get knocked out.
Right. You don't though. You don't. Roy Jones is that man too.
Yeah. I don't want to see him knocked out.
Roy Jones, I'll never forget, bro. Going into that Tarver fight, I was sure he was gonna beat Tarver. He already whooped his ass once.
Yeah.
And if you look at it, they throw the exact same punch. Tarver just a little bit longer than Roy, so he catches Roy.
Roy never should have went up. He never should have went up weight classes. He went too
far. He did that
up.
fluctuating with weight classes those whole 3 years. It was so weird. I was like, he was trying to prove too much of a point. I was like,
he won belts in every class, so it was like respect. Yeah. But at some point, it was like, because that first heavyweight belt, I remember watching it. It was like, all right, Roy, you won. It's like you won, but it was like you didn't like destroy your man. You kind of
he didn't really take no breaks in the weight fluctuating.
He ended up knocking out John Ruiz. I thought it was in the later rounds though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But Roy used to take people out. He got pushed to a certain.
Anything, the higher you go up in weight class, the less your power works. But you can still hurt him up. You just might. I know, but I'm saying,
but then later on, he started getting slept. Remember, he was like undefeated for the longest. He had like a no qualification. That's pretty much the only thing he had was a disqualification. Yeah, remember he was undefeated for the longest.
Yeah, but
and then
I seen that knockout too when he was stuck like this.
Bro, he
laid back down.
He went too far. It's like, bro, stop right here. Just stop here. Don't go here. Stop here.
But he also had an issue. It's great. Like, put it like this: as great as he was, he basically used Muhammad Ali's boxing style. He took it to another level. But the thing with that is, when your hands is down, even those little pops, those build up. Those affect you no matter what anybody thinks. And once he got caught by Tarver, his whole world changed. He was a totally different fighter in my eyes.
Yeah.
That's just like MMA with leg kicks. That's like MMA with leg kicks.
He was
MMA,
ridiculously
leg
fast.
kicks.
His reflexes were ridiculously fast, but he had
he was so fast with his hands. He was so fast. Who was fast like that? What's the black boxer that fought Hands of Stone? Sugar Ray. He had stupid fast hands. Oh, his hands was fast.
But he had power like that. Roy had.
No, he did. Roy was stronger than that. Yeah. Side note, that Hands of Stone movie was just okay.
Yeah, everybody's gonna watch this Mike shit, but I don't. I just don't want to see. I kind, it's like you don't want a decision either because it's boxing heavyweight, but you somebody get knocked out.
Look, I equate this for me to watching. So my 3 favorite boxers of all time are Tyson, Floyd, then Muhammad Ali. Not in that specific order, but and then Muhammad Ali, and then I can round them out with 2 more, but I'm not going to right now. But Roy Jones is up there, and so is Felix Trinidad. I'll never forget the night that they fought. I didn't want to see either one of them lose, and that's the only thing I can equate this to, is I don't want to see either one lose, and like Griff said, I do not want to see either one of them get knocked out. I don't.
Let me ask you a question. Would y'all be okay with maybe a wobble and the ref stop it? Would that be okay?
No.
No.
For it to get to a wobble and somebody stop, that means they had to be getting punished the whole time. You gotta watch one of your heroes get mollywopped. You gotta be stop.
Whoa. In the competition of watching heavyweights, though, you kind of have to expect a slugfest.
Heavyweights, bro.
That's what we
heavyweights.
saying. It's like it's a heavyweight fight. Somebody's probably gonna get knocked out, most likely. It's like
somebody's gonna get knocked out.
Either one of those two.
Not those two.
Hey, if you want me to be 100% honest,
it's like your uncle's fighting. It's like stop, no.
It's like my uncles don't. That's exactly what it's like.
Tyson's gonna win.
It's like the uncle be giving you money and the uncle be letting you bring chicks over his house.
I love you both.
I need you. Can't pick us up.
Now, I see what Lewis is saying, because I think, okay, would y'all say that Roy Jones was faster?
Oh,
he was.
Ooh,
yeah, it's different. They're both older.
Yeah, Tyson's power he's still strong now.
The point I was making on my post was Roy he's been fighting. He's been fighting overseas and all this stuff. He just stopped fighting in 2018 was his last fight, about February.
That recent. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And I was like, so he's more used to his older self. He's been pretty much in consistent shape.
Yes. Tyson has not fought past
Right. He's been sparring and stuff, but it's like exercising and actually
versus a match, yeah. Versus the match, yeah. Not the same thing.
My question is, are they gonna take it serious? Or do they have a gentleman's? Hold on. My question is this: do they have a gentleman's agreement not to go stupid hard?
Nah.
And does one thing
happen? It's an exhibition.
Kick somebody else.
Both of those two. How they're meant? I don't think Roy don't. I don't think Mike can get in the ring and be like that.
That's what I'm saying. I think
Mike can't be friendly.
I'm just wondering if Mike's like, all right, we ain't gonna go that hard. Roy might catch him one time, and then it's gonna be all right. This gentleman's agreement we had.
I think they both take, because both of them probably like, I don't want to be embarrassed.
That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think
somebody going to tag.
Right. I was like, you trying to embarrass me on TV?
Right, because Roy's got a lot of pride in him too, so I don't know that he can just go in there and get embarrassed by chance either.
How much time left, Tatum?
Oh, you still got time because they extended it. This is an unlimited meeting now.
We're in there. We are friends. We are friends having fun. Yay. We are laughing.
We are laughing. But yeah. There's no way those two are not going to give it their all in that match when everybody's looking to see.
Nah,
but because it's an exhibition, but they call it an exhibition, and that makes me hesitant.
Well, yeah, it's a tune-up fight. It's not for, the big money and stuff like that. So, that's why I'm surprised. It's like, what, how many rounds? 18? 8?
8.
That seems kind of long for it. Well, nah, it's expedition.
Crap, y'all froze. I can't see nothing.
No, I think it's good for Tyson.
My wife is using all my Wi-Fi energy.
I don't know. 6? Probably good, I guess.
I just don't know if Tyson can go anything over 10 anyways. I don't know. I don't think he's ready for that.
Yeah. He's been working with that MMA guy, like doing new striking and stuff, so maybe it's different.
Heard about that. Yeah, I saw that.
So that'd be interesting.
So who y'all got? Because I know I think Tyson.
I want Tyson just because he's back, but I'm scared of Roy. I don't know Roy.
Roy's fast. Like, Roy's very fast.
But he's
But think about Roy is
fast enough anymore.
Yeah, I just think Roy be like, probably got something to prove. Like, that's why he's doing it.
If Roy can beat Tyson after them losses he faced at the end of his career, he'll probably
But
feel
he's been
vindicated.
winning, like I said, but they've been forcing him overseas, so this might be a chance to try to edge in.
Oh, you say right, overseas,
getting
you're right,
big
you're right.
money and stuff like that. So.
Because y'all must have forgot.
I don't know. I'm just scared of Tyson.
Hey, I had that album.
Hey, that Body Head was hard. He had some magic on everything.
He had some magic.
Stop, but I
he
can't.
had who did he have? It was a little flip. I think he had a little flip on the song. A little flip almost kind of went hard on the song.
T.I. killed
he had Youngbloods on there. He had Boosie on that album.
Body Head Banger. I remember that.
But y'all must have forgot wasn't the best song on there, but it had the hardest video. He was just on the block with the dogs. With no shirt. I was like, this is like rap video 101. This is like the blueprint.
Bro, he was rapping like old school Run DMC, retire, Empire. I was like, all right, that's fine.
Hey,
on the I Smoke, I Drink, he had like Crunchy Black verse. He only had like 8 bars.
Bro, Magic was always like the second tier No Limit guy. Roy Jones like, I'm gonna let you be a star for one summer.
Yeah, he had like 18 bars on Roy, so he's like, I got.
But and then Magic was after that Magic, there was no more Magic. It was gone.
Yeah, he was on one other album or song that was big that year. It was David Banner, him, and Lil Boosie.
Yeah.
On what was the song? Shit.
Body Headbangers. Dang, I can forget that. I remember that.
David Banner. It was David Banner's song. It was talking about a rent party or some shit like that. That was what the whole basis of the song was about.
I might go back and listen to that when we get off here.
So talking about rap and albums, did y'all watch that Snoop Dogg versus DMX?
No, I was gonna watch it on YouTube tonight.
I heard they said Snoop won. That's what I heard.
I figured, but somebody was like they feeling DMX because they got hype. Did you see the picture of DMX though? I didn't know.
It's like
bodyguard.
Hype man for Snoop.
He almost sounds like his old self in the clips. Like he almost got his voice all the way back. Almost.
I just seen they had gifts. I only seen the gifts of like Snoop, not really crip walking.
He killed it one time though. He got it one time. He did get it one time. But DMX can't not be New York. This man had on a full jumpsuit with Tim's on.
I seen it.
He's so New York. He's so New York, bro. Y'all, random question.
Tim's though, bro. You had to have the Tim's on. You couldn't have just switched it up. Couldn't have found some forces.
I got a real question for y'all.
What's up?
Is DMX the only New York rapper that never really said the word son? He never really said son ever, did he?
In Belly.
Yeah.
Other than Belly, he wasn't in songs like son. It was like I feel like he one of the only New York rappers that didn't use it a lot.
He made Dog like more.
Yeah,
time.
Dog. Yeah. Get at me, dog. No, the Get at me, dog story. Y'all hear about that though?
Mm-hmm.
He wrote "Get at Me, Dog" after Snoop came to New York, and Snoop was like, "Oh, I see you in town. Get at me, dog." And that's how he wrote. That's how he wrote the song. That's kind of hard. It's kind of hard.
Yeah.
I was like, that's dope. You know, giving homage and all that good stuff. Because Snoop been in the game for a long time consistently.
Yeah.
He was doing like 5 times platinum and stuff.
Stupid numbers. He was doing like almost Nelly numbers in like the early 90s.
5 more than that, really? Because all his stuff was like 4 times platinum, 5 times platinum. I think his lowest one was like double for a minute.
No, but Nelly's first album, I think, with 11 times platinum. That's why I said almost Nelly numbers. Yeah, go back, look up Country Grammar. That went Diamond Plus.
I hated Country Grammar when it first. Not the album, the song.
The other songs were way hard. That was like one of the weakest songs on the album.
I hated it. They just played that on the radio. I was like, isn't this a kid song? As a child, I was like,
the album in general though was nice.
Yeah, it bopped.
Until you actually start listening to the lyrics, you're like, oh, this is.
Now I'm about to ask y'all a question. Any of y'all familiar with the West Coast rapper Glasses Malone?
Yeah.
He made a comment. I want y'all's opinion. He said, at the time, Snoop. He said at the time, he said Snoop was actually a bigger star than Tupac. And I remember I disagreed, and I was like, no, he might have a point.
Until like
Tupac might have more controversy. Yeah. Might have more controversy, but I think Snoop actually was the bigger star.
Before Pac went to jail, all of them, Snoop was on America's Most Wanted. He did that single and all that stuff. Like when Pac came out and they did
the Death Row deal.
Yeah, the Death Row deal. I'm thinking about Into Deep soundtrack or whatever.
Yeah, Into Deep.
When they did America's Most Wanted, then California Love, like all that stuff was like a 2-year span, like just Pac.
Yeah, it was like a small run.
Yeah, he was on this crazy run, but before that, Snoop was with Dre and all them, so he was bigger.
And I remember because I like Pac more, I thought Pac was big. No, I think Snoop actually was the bigger artist. Tupac just was more controversial and loud.
When you think about it, Snoop, 30 years in?
Bruh, yeah.
Pac? Yeah. Let's see.
That was a terrible matchup.
What year we talking?
All Eyes on Me was... What year was All Eyes on Me? 96?
No, Pac, there's All Eyes on Me.
Was it 96?
Well, I Get Around.
I Get Around.
That was that on. But I'm talking about Snoop was like 92 or something, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about like I'm talking about that 2-year run where Tupac was like big. It's like overall, I think Snoop might have been the bigger star at that time, and I was like, was he?
We were children. Hold on, we have to Google.
Yeah, we were
alive, but
but not in the game like it. I'm not acting like I wasn't 7 years old reading Source magazine articles. I wasn't. I'm not gonna lie.
All Eyes on Me was 96, and that was like his last living one. No, when did he die? 95?
Because Machiavelli dropped right when he died.
Me Against the World, yeah. 95, Me Against the World. 96, All Eyes on Me. That's when he was like.
Ambitions of a Rider, boy. I'll never forget that song. I'm about that to this day.
Apocalypse. That was 91.
Dang, it was a long time ago. Because one thing I think the glasses guy was talking about was Tupac came up, like he came up like what like this, but Snoop was multi-platinum first album. Like first album was like sales was through the roof. Pac, I think, had to build his up a little bit more. Because he came out of
I get around stuff is like, but all right, yeah, Snoop Dogg 1993 was the first album, but like 92 is when that movie came out with him and Dre, and he was in the video looking away. That
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name of the song though. My biggest question though is what year did Pac first start making movies?
Oh, he started making movies before he blew up because Juice was.
That's what I thought. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's why.
Juice is 92.
Who was a bigger star?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Overall, then it might have been Pac.
Okay.
Then it might have been Pac.
Well, movies and stuff were 92, but music-wise,
I think Snoop was.
Because he sold.
Also, in the battle, this is what I want to know. In that battle that him and DMX did Snoop play Down for My Ends, which I heard he wrote for Tupac to begin with. So did he play that? Because that would have been a hard. That's a win.
After I get off here, I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna watch it on YouTube or something.
Because what happened is they were talking about on Joe Budden. They said if you get into they features bag, then it's like it's a whole nother game.
His stuff with Pharrell.
But see, it works for X too because 4321 and tracks like that.
It's different though because you got like Snoop is all over the place.
Party,
gangsta stuff, and then
multiple genres. Yeah.
DMX is pretty much
street and a little party, a little bit.
A little party and a couple chick songs with his hard chick songs.
Yeah. Like for me, I'm a bigger fan of X, but I respect what Snoop has done.
What's his most popular chick song? What these just want from me?
No, chicks. But look, it's so hard. It's girls running around talking about Linda, Alicia, Lakeisha, Dawn, LaShawn. That's my name. My name is in there, girl. These girls be hyped.
We can have a conversation how chicks feel about like songs be disrespectful, but they be hyped on their name in it.
My name is in it. DMX went through me.
Remember Petey Pablo, you know how Shamika get? She get like,
Shamika.
I was like,
oh, my name.
He's saying you a thought. No, no. He said you got ran through. Don't say it.
I can give you anything you have, no freakily. Oh, God bless. Our generation is so screwed. Anyway, whatever. It's all that happened. Oh, life is crazy.
Well,
I think the next verses, I personally want the next verses. I know it probably won't ever happen. Bone Thugs verse 3-6. That's what I want. Because they actually had beef at some point back in the day, too. Bone Thugs and 3-6 will line up nicely.
I don't know. It's harder because album numbers. So that's why I say something like 3-6 has to do something like Cash Money. Just because they have like all those artists branch off, and Bone Thugs
Like,
is a group.
But remember, it's only 20 tracks. So, like, that's why the DMX battle worked, because Snoop couldn't use his whole library. It's your 20 versus my 20. That's why this works. So you can get somebody that has like 3 or 4 albums, and it's like your top 20.
And stuff like that, you want to write off like Bone Thugs, you're like, well, 3-6 got them, but it's like, technically, Bone Thugs was the bigger group. They got more international hits.
Bruh, they probably, just off East 1999 Eternal, it's like multiple charted songs just off that one album.
Because that's how I feel like, you know, the Manny Fresh battle and who do you play with? Who Manny Fresh go against?
I don't even remember. It wasn't Pharrell, was it?
No, hell no.
Pharrell got too many hits. It wouldn't be fair.
Manny.
It's been a couple of them versus battles.
It was one of the first years. Scott Storch. Now,
okay,
me personally, I was like, Manny kind of killed because we from a different region where Cash Money was like played more.
Yeah.
And Scott told me, he was like, I did this on. I was like, yeah, you did. Yeah, no, that wasn't. Like, I understand that's hard, you know, you producing them, but it's like it's like the cowbell, like Saturday Night Live. It's like, I killed that cowbell. It's not your song for real.
Oh, you didn't produce the whole record, man.
Right. But no, I was like,
you got from Wu-Tang, man.
It's like, Give Me That was a cool song, Chris Brown. It's like, but it wasn't hitting like Cash Money.
Not for like hip hop heads. No, it's not. No. Like, yeah, give me that. We might dance to it with a chick in the club to it, but it wasn't like we was like, dog, play that, give me that. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Not really.
He dropped the ball like a Cohen, but it's like overall, I was like, nah. I was like, rich niggas hit something different if you were to play in the club right now. It's like you see 40-year-old niggas. I was like, oh, I'm too old. What you so?
Out of Cash Money, rich nigga. Loud pipes, like yeah, we'll get hype.
Yeah.
But see that, but that's why it's so crazy, because like if you're going off of just overall career and album cuts, that's why you have like, if you get into your album songs, your underground songs, like I'll tell you like this. Can you name a rapper that could go toe to toe with Lil Wayne in a verses? Just off of the strength of above ground hits and underground hits. Hold on, and features. And don't let me throw in the songs he wrote for other people. All the songs he wrote for big timers. If we did that, Lil Wayne, nobody's touching pipe. Almost no one is touching Wayne.
Some shit is just unfair. It's like limiting the list of songs is the only way to make it equal. It's like,
are we being honest right now? You really don't think there's anybody that could go with Lil Wayne?
Hold on. But listen, now that's what I'm saying. I said if we count above ground songs, underground songs, including the ones he can't monetize because they were sampled, we count features. Now watch this, and count the songs where he wrote somebody else's lyrics. Because that's like the whole
because Jada Kiss he did mixtape stuff and stuff.
Because that Big Timers, I got that work, that hard Big Timers album. Yeah. Lil Wayne wrote like half that album. So,
well, hold on. You say Lil Wayne wrote that album, but you know
I got that work. Look it up.
Hold on. There's a couple of inklings out there that, you know, Wayne's had plenty of ghostwriters on his own, so they could have not even been Wayne's lyrics to begin with.
No,
listen, I know what Gilly said. I know what Gilly said, and then Gilly made no more hits, so I don't believe Gilly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If you say that you wrote for one of the hottest artists in the world, and then, all right, now I'm solo. All right, make some more hits. and there's crickets for 20
But
years.
it doesn't
like,
necessarily. No. It doesn't necessarily work that way.
Well, all right, I put like it. I can see Gilly like probably helping him with like a line or something. I don't see him writing because some of those stuff, like when he said like the boy and stuff, I was like, all right, that's Philly. I can hear like Philly slang.
And that was
a
just
lot of other stuff. I'm like, Gilly don't know.
That was though.
He's talking
That
like
was like a little swag, little piece. That wasn't an actual song. That wasn't a bar. With the boy. Now you have artists like Jay-Z, Nas, and Cameron are people that have hits and also write for other people. So like,
you know what?
they could
Cameron's somebody that could possibly go with Wayne.
Cameron wrote apparently for 3LW. For example, T.I. wrote for Bow Wow. It's like there's not a lot of these artists that could be on that level.
You know who's a young cat that's like that?
I don't put Cam with Lil Wayne because Cam stopped and Wayne kept going.
Yes, he has
you
more.
gotta think when.
All right, I'll give you that.
When Cam was on his peak, and then he was like, "All right, I'm straight. I'll just start making these businesses." Wayne was like 2010. Wayne got his second breath. And that's when Wayne Mania.
Yeah, if I could take Wayne's them early 2000s, I can go off his features, just his features, and probably hurt a lot of rappers' feelings. Matter of fact, what's the triple entendre? Where that latex, she don't get that late text, that I'm latex. That was a feature. That wasn't even his. That was a feature.
What he had like 5 droughts and.
Let's be honest though, not all of them
mixtapes
had bangers. Not all of them mixtapes was bangers.
No, but he at least had like 5 tracks on each one of those.
At least 5.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what was that one he had? He was like,
Drought 2 and Drought 3 were some of the coldest.
Yeah. It was only like
the track up like 100 arms.
Like droughts where it's like, all right, 3D songs is.
Hold on. What was the Gangsta Grills he had? What was those called? The one the Dedication.
I don't know, Gangsta. I think they were Dedication. Dedication 2, I think, was the best one. Same.
Let me say like
2 and 3 were always the better albums. The first one was good. The 2 and 3 were always the best.
Let me tell you how good Wayne is. There are Wayne songs that exist where he took someone else's beat. After I heard Wayne's version, I didn't want to hear the original version no more.
Yeah, of course.
Like, you know how hard it was going back to Swag Surf after Lil Wayne killed that?
You couldn't touch it after Swag Surf.
I felt so bad for Meek Mill.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Bruh, because when his version came out of, what's that first Meek big hit? He used to pray in times like this, to rhyme like this. No, I love the song.
You talking about Dreams and Nightmares. You talking about that?
Yeah.
And they had the
video. I was like, Wayne's is better. Wayne's is better. Is better. Hold on. I remember he sampled, he took the beat for Some Type of Way, and I didn't listen to Rich Homie's version no more.
But look, if we want to be honest,
like Some Type of Way? I think
if we really want to be honest though, the Carter 3 is only out of respect because of those mixtapes, how it sold that much, because that album wasn't like that to be getting $1 million.
Listen, man, it was like 50% dope.
Yeah.
Now Carter 2?
That album was hard. Don't hate on that album. That album was hard.
No, Carter 2 was hard.
No, but Carter 3
was hard. Carter 3
was real hard. Carter 3 was like, but you had that gap.
No, Carter 3 had some.
No, 3 had some bangers, but it had a lot more pop bangers though. I think that's what the issue was.
The album, you can't blast
radio bangers.
But he had radio bangers. Now 2, the first time I heard money on my mind, I was like,
Hustle's music. There was a bunch of them. I ain't even gonna name them all because I can't. But I just remember a couple of them being. You had to hear them.
Oh, we talking about the Squad mixtapes. The Squad.
Oh my God!
Hold on. One of his coldest verses ever. Period. Is on a Squad mixtape. It's when he said, he holla, "I'm your big man." What does he say? He's talking about
I hate that feeling. When you can't remember the verse.
That long verse where he started getting rid of all his own lyrics on pages.
Eating sandwiches. Bro, I don't even think so because
to them I'm a man.
Yeah, to them I'm the man, mama. I'm your little man, mama.
He would drop.
Bro, Lewis, he dropped more than once. But look, Griff, so peep game. The first time I heard Money on My Mind, I'm gonna say what happened. This back when we was in college, we were still burning everything. I had burnt a copy. Someone burnt me a copy of Carter 2, right? we would go to the club, and Rodney would drive in my car because I was, drinking. And I remember we pressed play on the CD player for driving, and that was the first time I heard Money on My Mind. I was drunk in the passenger seat of my own car, and I was like, you leaning back like this, and I was like, what is this? Because I hadn't heard it yet. I was like, Money on, bro. I mean, we had fun that night because that song started my night off. So I had a great night. It was a great night.
We lived.
Memories. Memories. I'm glad I
just
made it.
don't think no one's going to touch Wayne in the department with mixtapes and albums, even if because it's one-liners. We're not talking about whole albums. We're talking about a versus one-and-one.
Yeah, 20
Nobody's
select.
touching Wayne.
If you do 20 select tracks of his mixtapes and albums, right, and his features, when it comes to 20 of the best, whoever your favorite artist is that ain't Wayne, do they have 20 that are killing whatever he's going to bring? You might have a good competition, but and mind you, remember, it's not just about the lyrical; it's the whole song. So just being a good lyricist won't have you winning.
Play clips or whatever. But see,
because like
that's
6
always
7
difficult. It becomes into like preference because people
For
are
real?
break.
I'm talking about just pure rappers.
For real.
No.
For real.
No.
Yeah, you
Not
got to
a
think
rapper.
about this.
Nah, he ain't got
Even
big
with
rappers.
the Neptunes and when he rocked.
You said anybody in the industry. He is technically a rapper. He was part of a group. He's had a solo album. He can be easily.
Now, if he
He's a rapper.
We're just talking about verses. Pharrell will give anybody.
Okay, all right.
songs.
If we just doing verse. Hold on, stop. We talking about
I'm trying to yell. Tatum.
verses. If we talking about just verses, okay, no. But if we talking about anything they've had their hands on,
That's
different
Pharrell.
conversation.
hands down.
That's different. That's why producers have their own.
Yeah, what would the Pharrell's listed? Because we seen Fabulous get some questionable picks. You can lose the battle.
See, the problem with artists is they sometimes go with their personal favorites, not their
Right.
biggest hits.
I can see Pharrell picking something
like,
we ain't heard him.
Did Fabulous even play Breathe? Did he play Breathe?
Yeah, later.
Yeah.
That was like.
But the thing
18
is,
or
you can only play
something.
30 seconds of the song.
They pick your best section.
30 seconds of the
Yeah, you can only play before it because Instagram
that's
is
like
trash.
Snoop last night. He even said something to DMX. You remember that?
Yeah, he was like, I want you to keep that song going.
Yeah, why didn't you do the second verse? He even
Yeah,
asked, why
Instagram
didn't
only
do the
lets
second
you
verse?
play before they, copyright.
It's not just Instagram. It's because verses don't want to get sued. I don't think either because of the rights to the songs.
Because of other hands, producers might want a piece, the company want a piece. Yeah. But I would say this. I would take Lil Wayne's verses against almost any above ground rapper. And I think he would either win or tie. I don't think anyone's going to smoke him.
No, nobody. Nobody's going to smoke him. It'll give people a problem.
Like
Andre might beat him.
Nah, bro.
Nah, he ain't got enough.
I'm a fan of
Don't have enough tracks.
Andre might beat him.
And I love Free Stacks.
He's got one solo album.
One solo album that was part of a duo. That was a double album with his homie.
Who had Oh yeah, we're not calling that a solo album.
It's kind of like if we were going verse for verse, Free Stacks gives anyone trouble. But track for track, now he don't have enough.
He's not giving Lil Wayne problems like that.
Bro, he's so much slicker with his shit. And Wayne's up there, but he's slick compared to Wayne.
I need one. Just give me one 3 Stacks complete solo album with good
Wayne
production.
got too many quotables that
a lot.
You're never gonna get that. He already said you're never gonna get that, so I left that.
I know,
that's why I don't call him
that's
why I don't call him a solo artist. Because even though he put out a solo album, it was an Outkast. It was an Outkast album. So
side note, people be scared to say it, but I say it. 3 Stacks is better than Big Boy.
I don't know about that. I used to
I think no. As a lyricist, I think he's better.
Consistency,
Big Boy.
Early
Consistency, Big Boy.
I was feeling like Big Boy. Then I was like 3 Stacks around. I say Aliens. I was really starting to pay attention more to 3 Stacks, but like Aquemini was really more.
Okay, I'll give you that. I think early Big Boy was better, but 3 Stacks.
Second half of Aquemini, Big Boy was just killing verses.
I ain't gonna stunt. Griff might be right too because I just remember Players Ball and Get Up and Get Out. Big Boy's verses are the verses
and then
I remember.
Big Boy still dropping solo stuff you gotta listen to. Big Boy.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think consistency, Big Boy gets it. But if I go verse for verse, I feel like 3 Stacks, there's some stuff that he says is crazy. He's the only guy I know that's put a lyrical verse on a party song. When he did the Walk It Out, his verse on Walk It Out, that was a party song.
Oh, bro, Niggas didn't even care about the original no more.
Nah, hell
No, I can play it. No,
And throw some D's on it. And when he did the remix, to throw some D's on it. Take your white t-shirt 2 sizes down. It looks like a nightgown.
Bro, he killed it.
Make your mama proud.
Bro, yes, I loved it. He was literally talking about, hey, act like a real man out here. Of course, he used to wear a halfway dresser too, but that's another story.
Hey, man, there's a woman called Badu. And she do way
she changed lives, bro. Erica Badu make you change your whole life.
Everybody got to wear turbans now.
Hey, everybody wearing turbans. You celebrate Hanukkah or Kwanzaa.
Get a
you got 12 stones attached to your ass.
Erica Badu changed. I don't know what it is, but she changed niggas' lives.
You see that meme with the Rihanna and some new spandex outfit, like workout outfit, and somebody who's like, "Please put me in your entanglement." I won't say nothing.
Hey, let's be real though. Hold on. Let's be real.
Stupid,
she was singing about entanglements way back when, so she's probably a pro.
Well, she did. Yeah, she had a song "Unfaithful" and all this other stuff. First
of all,
hey,
I'm gonna tell y'all some real. I heard that song "Unfaithful" when I was in high school, freshman year, I think. Is when Rihanna took off.
Was it freshman year? Damn, I would have been a sophomore. That's it.
Rihanna been around for a minute.
Yeah, she been.
Freshman year of high school.
She's cold at reinventing herself. I give her that.
I give Rihanna credit. Like she. And the crazy part is,
Island Girl.
She's not no crazy vocalist either, but she just know how to make good music. And she fine.
She got club bangers.
Yeah, and she fine.
International too, but if I was an entanglement with Rihanna, you're supposed to get her pregnant. Shut up. Act like you the nanny. Don't even
know your position.
Right. Know your position. Look, you got 10 grand. She got 30 million. Be quiet.
Everybody be like, who are you? Like, I'm just a babysitter, dog. I don't.
I'm security.
I'm just a babysitter.
It looks just like you. Like,
when I'm decked out in Fendi.
They're gonna be like, why your son look like a security guard?
You be a dude wearing Fendi because it's free. You got a Fendi sweatsuit.
They're gonna be looking at you like, hey, Rihanna, why does your new son look like your bodyguard from last year? Where he at?
Because he knows that I'm unfaithful.
Bruh, I sent a tweet out the other day. I was up too late listening to music. If you listen to Rihanna's Unfaithful and Mario Winans' I Don't Want to Know, it sounds like they're singing about the same relationship.
Possible. You know, her and Diddy are cool and stuff like that. So.
Also, Mario Winans should have made more music. His album was hard. If you like R&B.
First of all, you want to talk about how all those late 90s, early 2000s dudes were just getting cheated on?
Yeah, they.
Dog.
Hold on. What's up, baby? I'm black. I know I'm not. I'm black. Listen, I'm a nigga out here. I'm a whole nigga out here.
Wow.
I'm a whole nigga out here. You look good in my Philly shirt, because go Eagles.
Wow.
Oh, shit. Put this on the side.
You need to put yours on mute. That's how reckless you are.
Listen. I don't deny that.
I'm done.
Right.
She came in and looked at me, and I was like, huh?
You wildin'.
I should get loud on this? No.
Hey, my niggas on the phone. Come on, now, don't be.
She corrected them in front of the homies. It's a wrap.
My niggas on the phone, don't be.
If I get beat on the live chat.
That's like when I was in.
It's like Lexington dudes like, yeah, we're from the hood. I'm like, this is a house.
Bro, when I went to UK, I loved it, but it was like, I'm from the hood in Lexington. I'm like, so, like a regular neighborhood.
Like that's a nice park I got across the street. What's
Bro, like why your apartments that's in the hood look prettier than like East End apartments here?
I was like, where's your broken glass for no reason for the hood? I don't see none of the hood traits.
Where the shoes over the wires, dog?
I was like, first of all, y'all never had projects, so.
They had legitimate low-income housing, not actual. Let me stop.
Where?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Y'all be
Coolidge downtown is kind of rough.
Nah.
Coolidge is really rough downtown.
I need to see a stream
Not
of
no more
apartments
gentrified.
with
It's
a
gentrified. It's like half of
courtyard.
Louisville now. It's gentrified.
Nah, they were gentrified before gentrified. They was already nice. So,
Boy, I try to say.
I need to see those like hangers for your laundry out in the middle of your yard. That's how I know it's like project-ish. That's why I need some low income. I was like, why these pose? That's why they put their laundry. I was like, oh, okay, this is hoodish. This hood adjacent. Y'all ain't got no front yard, but y'all got these random poses on your walkway in your courtyard for every building. But y'all ain't got no washing machines inside. Everybody got the laundry vat.
I'm gonna tell you what made me not scared of Lexington hoods when people who were in college with us were like, I'm gonna move over here because it's cheaper, and just was comfortable.
Right.
College students.
Right.
Like, they
people from Wyoming living
on purpose. Hey man, we're over here's 300. I'm moving over here for the semester, and then move out. You know, when they graduate. Hey man, that was cool. I'd go back. Like, all right, it must not be that rough, then.
Right. Y'all ain't got robbed over there. That's what I'm saying. Y'all moved over here, nobody robbed you. Nobody knew you.
Whenever I heard about someone getting robbed in Lexington, it was like a knife, and I'm like, if I have a gun, you won't win.
You know how anxious niggas used to get leaving school to catch a target, and the projects are right there. You got to sit on the bus stop.
You were there. You were there.
Nigga, where you from? I got a backpack on. I go to school. I don't give a like,
I went to U of L for 2 summer programs, and it was like, I was on the bus. It's rough over here. I went to Lexington. I felt so comfortable.
I felt so comfortable.
I felt so comfortable. I did.
As the beach of Terrace, I'm like, my nana live over there. I'll leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Bro, I worked at that Kroger in Lexington down by God, what is that? It's on New Circle. I forgot where it is. I remember I drove through like low income areas to get to it. Windows down. Just is this supposed to be y'all hood? I don't feel scared at all. I feel safe. I drove to work, windows down.
They don't have random shootings every night.
He said every night.
I was gonna say, yeah, they do, but yeah, you're right. Not every
Isn't that a good thing? But isn't that a good thing? We shouldn't be making fun of it. That's a good thing.
I'm just saying, it's not like, it makes the news when there's like a shooting in Lexington. It's like, it don't make the news every time there's a project shooting because it's so long. They're like,
oh yeah, it happened again. All right. Like,
there was a nice game.
I mean, I'm not afraid to drive to Louisville either.
But, look, I mean, they told
bro, you seen what I did in Cincinnati. You know I really don't give a so, so you can't really use that with your level of comfortability and survivability.
You was just
I don't care to walk through Detroit. I don't care. I've been through the parts of Atlanta. It don't bother me none.
But they got hoods though. You feel it. Like you can look around and be like, okay. You feel the switch is like.
But I carry the hood mentality of always being frosty. Always though.
That's different.
No, it's different. It's different when you're like innocent. Like you're in your doors are locked in your car, and you're still like, oh, okay. You turn the street, you're like, oh. Ain't nobody watching these kids? 2 a.m. Ain't nobody watching these kids? Okay.
What's a Dave Chappelle skit?
Ain't nobody watching these kids.
Baby, I want some weed. Dave Chappelle stand up, bro.
But some places are like Cincinnati is tricky because they don't really have like projects either. Cause I remember visiting my cousin over. He's like, "Yes, hood." I was like, this looks nice," but like you see a bunch of niggas all in people's yards. So that's not their yard. You be like, "Oh, okay."
You know what? I visited an uncle one time in Denver, like in early 2000s. I felt the same way. He was like, "This the hood." We was like, "Really? You sure?"
It's like I guess how people go to California. You be like, "Y'all got big trees and nice yards and houses, pond. Everything feels nice." But it's like that energy though.
Oh yeah, there's an energy. There's an energy. Yeah.
I don't feel like energy in Lake. I feel so safe in Lexington.
Because there's some place you go to, you might not be scared, but like Tatum said, you got to be ready. But you got to be ready.
I walked to the store by myself in Lexington, and you know how I've never looked. You know how you just like glance behind your shirt? I've never done that. I just look straight.
Oh no! See, that's where I disagree. You, no matter where you are, you got to be doing that.
Now, see, I do that everywhere, but I'm paranoid.
Yeah, like Lexington, I was just I can walk forward.
I can walk forward.
Why we?
I can walk forward. You are petty as.
That's funny.
You know, all right. Here's a perfect example. only Alexa have I be like, go to places, go see some chick. Don't know nobody over there. You be seeing dudes outside. Hey, what's up, dog? They know what you're for.
There is no
other
problem.
hood, you be like, hey, you gotta tell her, hey, keep the door open. Come to the door. You gotta make sure you go right to the door. So, just in case these niggas start tripping or something, come to the so I can get in here. What's wrong with you?
Now look, see, high school, I remember being the same way. If a chick lived from in a certain area, I'm like, I don't even want y'all to holler at her. No,
right.
I'm not going.
Right.
Oh no, that never stopped me.
Well,
like I'm saying, there's times you gotta take a risk, but still, you like, hey, open the window, make sure I know you're, so I don't look lost over here.
Wave through the window. Wave. That's you. All right.
Look, I'm gonna park my car on the corner. I'm gonna walk around. You gotta be extra friendly, like the people. Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey,
what's going on? My black brothers and sisters.
I don't even speak to them niggas. I was like, they're like, damn, niggas, my mom. Oh, my mom. It was smash. Who's in here? So disrespectful, like.
You ever get famous? So I can watch the video and be like, "Oh, that nigga Griff, I know him." All right.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I can't stop laughing because the thing is, I know what he's talking about. We was driving through the city one time with this chick, and this girl told us, she said, "Oh, it's the hood over here." We look out the window. We like, "You sure?"
Oh, perfect story. All right, remember when when Luke was in town? Remember y'all went to the club. The stripper was like, "Hey, come to my crib. We were all gonna go over her house. Didn't know her. We met her that day.
See,
everybody was down to go. But I
remember this.
Yeah, she was like, "You don't know." And we was like, "We don't care."
we didn't care.
And look, she was so scared for go. But I was like, she lives in a gated community. How dangerous? I'm okay with this danger.
Yeah, it wasn't.
For it to be the setup, they still got to put in the code to get out, go past again. I was like, we'll be fine. We
was all mad because like she had made her bill for the night. Yeah. And so she had to stay. It was like 4 a.m. We say, all right, y'all, we going to sleep.
And she texted them all late. And we was like, "Dang, you bigger." He was like, "Well, we was comfortable by then." But
yeah, we all just sleep.
To go over a stranger's house. See, it's different if we're a chick, but dude's just like, yeah, I go over this chick's house. She's stripped. She got a pool. She says she got friends. That's all I need to make this work. What do you want from me?
But if the sun is already peaking, it's like, look, we're just gonna go back to sleep. Because remember, we didn't even go in.
Nah.
We didn't go in.
They was like, what was that like? Cover charge? And he was like, nah.
It was like, y'all shorts too long, and we're like, we're taller than all of you. Like, we don't wear John Stockton shorts.
But yeah, the bouncers in Lexington ain't intimidating.
All the bouncers were like, they were all like under my nose. I was like, our shorts are longer because we're not little.
They ain't let me get into Tukey's because I had on some capris one time. Bastards.
Tukey's was weird.
It's like not the height matters or anything.
Their clubs had like standards. It was like, I used to feel safe partying in Lexington. I used to feel real safe.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh hell yeah! When I moved here, I was told I had to go to the mall and buy some new clothes, like some Sperry's or some polo shoes.
Plenty of college shirts. Plenty of college shirts.
So I could be allowed into the clubs that everybody that I went to.
Your shorts couldn't be too long.
But any other situation like that, we probably wouldn't have gone in that club. Just think about it. Like, if we go to a club, like if O'Malley's back in the day, we went there and like all the bouncers were shorter than us, we were like, it's not safe here.
Yeah, y'all not protecting nobody.
But look at the brawl that happened at O'Malley's when we were in high school. I was like, these grown bouncers, and they were big. I was like, these grown bouncers are getting beat up by high school kids.
Teenagers. Bruh, niggas who weren't athletic were winning against grown men. Niggas I had home.
It's one time you just be in the club, he's like, man, I was just trying to get numbers tonight.
So would you say Louisville niggas can't fight?
I would not say that.
No, but not say that.
I don't even know how you equivalated.
Yeah, I don't.
We're talking about the danger levels.
Yeah.
How you get that?
I heard something. No, Louisville niggas could fight, like, for real.
Yeah, we're just talking about how they was beating up grown men.
Yeah.
And as a 15-year-old,
That were
I was
from
like,
Louisville.
I'm not protecting him.
That were from Louisville.
Yeah, but all those teenagers, we all grown now. Ain't gonna happen again. Also, Griff, it was weird. Growing up, we had this rash of teen clubs, and then they just start shutting down one by one. Remember that, Griff?
Y'all remember Stages?
Stages. I never got to go there.
No, I
remember
it. Like, I only went to Club Swole one time. It was.
I never got to go to Swole because Swole was grimy always.
It was not Swole because it was tiny. But I guess.
What was the shit on the corner with the rotating stage down on the corner? Like by.
O'Malley's. You talking about
O'Malley's?
The front room.
That's
what we were talking about. The fight was in the back room. They showed.
Oh, bro, there used to be fights at O'Malley's every weekend. That shit was hilarious.
Yes.
That's what we're talking about.
If you went on a 3-day weekend on Sunday night, it was popping. It was popping.
Can we talk about that? It's like they started letting 12-year-olds.
Yeah, they got young. They got young in there, yeah.
But we were like Champs. Champs turned into a club. So I was like, I remember that was the first time I was like 12. But it was like
until that dude got stopped out.
So talk about 8. So there's 18-year-olds down to 12-year-olds. So we didn't have a chance out here, dog. Just lucky we're not out here really wilding. Just
yeah.
I don't know how we turned out. Decent.
Hey, real talk. We can do a whole podcast on being a teenager and clubbing because them stories was already wild. That's a whole nother podcast we could do.
I've seen more than I should have.
Yeah. And the level of freak dancing we did was unholy, but I was a teenager and I loved it.
Can we talk about how like freak dances and numbers was like our sex, like bragging about it? Oh, geez, I danced with her last week. You like, hey, you already danced her? Yeah, she been freaked on me. It's like,
it's so true.
I got her number, called her phone. Her mama yelled at her. I ain't called her back. Like,
I know, right?
On the dance floor with somebody's baby mama, you don't even know it's them.
And here comes PC out of left field.
Came with the baby mamas.
Hey, I don't want to say her name, Griff. I danced with the one girl. I ain't gonna say her name.
I already know who you talking about.
I remember I tossed her up, and then Monday I come back to school. No, it was Tuesday. It was 3-day weekend. It was like, Lee, you danced with what's her face? Ew. I'd be like, I just danced. It didn't go past a freak on the dance floor. And I said, all right, see you in school. And I walked away. I was like, from a dance? Really? I probably was doing too much extra because I picked up and all that stuff. But I started lifting, so I was feeling strong.
That was kind of like normal. We were doing worse things. Yeah, it was just dancing still.
It was fun, though.
Just think about lifting girl up and like fake humping her in there. Like that was the dances for us.
We can't really do that. Yeah. Oh my God, bruh. Like I said, we can do a whole podcast on just teen club freak, like just that topic. That's a good hour and a half. We could all tell some stories. And watching niggas get stomped out in the club too.
Were we all being groomed somehow? We just didn't know. Are we victims?
Don't even know, bro. I used to feel bad for the chicks because if it was wintertime, they had a choice: be warm outside or be cute on the inside. They had to make a choice. Was they gonna wear that big bubble coat that they sister gave?
First of all, they brought it. They just left it in the car, and their mama had to wait for their mama to pick them up.
Mm-hmm. I wore a hoodie one time, like a plain black hoodie. I tell you, I took that off, stashed it behind the DJ booth.
Oh, we had it.
Got stolen?
The cowboy room?
Oh, wow.
No. The fire room. The fire room.
Oh, fire room.
Bro, when I tell you I went to leave and it was still there, I was too hyped. I was like, it's still here.
All right, this is a problem. So we went to like O'Malley's and stuff so much from like 13 to up until high school. We started knowing like some of the dudes that work there. You like, hey, what's up? Like, every week, you like, hey, mama, have my hoodie back here.
Yeah, at one point, one of my big cousins was working security. I was like, oh, you here? He was like, yeah. I was
right,
like,
you start knowing people. I was like, as children, you shouldn't be doing this. Hey, man, I got my keys right there. It's my mama's house key. Don't lose my keys.
Y'all remember tailgaters across from Louisville Stadium?
Yep.
I went there a few times in college.
Yeah, we can get
That's
there.
popping.
Remember what there was? They changed the coconuts, and we went in there with.
Rest in peace to Headliners though, because that's gone now.
Headliners is gone.
It's for sale.
What?
I went to
Headliners, I'll never forget.
That's for sale now.
I'll never forget my the same reason I got to walk in with Jim Jones after one of his summer events here in Louisville. It was him and T.I. We got to walk into tailgaters. My homie's brother knew the people that own Blackout Entertainment, who used to throw all the little after parties and shit.
Yeah.
I remember them. Yeah, I remember them.
So that we got to go to Headliners too. Headliners was because we ended up getting when we was in high school. We wasn't even supposed to be in there. They looked out.
We didn't have no supervision.
I need you to beep that out later. But
hey, sneaking into a club underage had you so hyped. It had you so hyped.
Oh hell yeah! Well, we didn't even sneak in. They let us in because we was.
That's what I'm saying. It was like 18 and older, or.
Hey, hold up! Y'all want to hear a story about the first time Chris took me to a party?
Wait, Chris.
Yes,
why would you say his whole name?
Edit me out. Edit me out. Edit me out.
I mean, we talking about good times. I got some stories.
Yes.
You want to talk about a victim of his own circumstances? Let's talk about my man getting arrested because he locked himself up in my sex handcuffs.
I heard about this.
What?
All right, so me and my ex at the time, we separated.
Bro, no, don't tell this story.
Yeah, why are you baby giving up?
Hold on.
What are you
No
doing?
names. No names.
He got loose lips, bro. He got loose lips.
It's
No names.
So me and my ex at the time.
Why are you still telling it?
That's look. We got to say that for NAD. That's gotta be NAD podcast.
He just want to be for the podcast. Like he said something crazy on the podcast. He's wild, bro. Someone kicked T out the group.
Right, came out of nowhere. He comes in.
I mean, we were just talking for a while. Lewis and Tatum were muted.
Statues ain't up. Statues up.
Ain't a statue for that. I know the story. I heard the story. It's hilarious. I know the story, and I heard it. I'd laugh my ass off when I heard it.
Well, let's wrap this up, guys. Thanks for joining Nerdz Ramblings Ep.4.
We have unlimited time. Why y'all going? I took a shower.
Because we already been on this for over an hour.
Well,
Bro, because you ain't been latest.
Right.
Well, first off, I was at work. I was told it's going to get text. It got emailed. I checked my email. It wasn't in there. So
it's in the text and the email.
Well, I got the text from Lewis.
Hey, Griff, he was following the lines. He followed the lines. It go left here and it go right there.
Look, I was at work, called Lewis. Is like, it's a meeting started. He said, yeah, bro, we've been in there. I checked my email and my text messages, nothing there. He sent me a text. I joined the group, drove home, got in the shower, reported to my boss, and I'm here.
The meeting line was earlier in the text. Like, that was the first thing Griff sent was the meeting line of this is the room. And then everything else
like
underneath.
3 o'clock, something like that?
I'm going to tell y'all,
then I resent it before like 7:50.
The message I had in the group was, I will be sending out the invite later. And then Nick said something about if you sign something, make sure you put your name and founder of NWS.
So what you're saying is you need to get a new phone.
That's hours ago. Yeah, that's
because that was hours ago.
When you got money, get you a better phone. You got money. You out here, big money bank, big bank Hank.
Hey, I have no women in my life, no bills. My phone is used for 2 things, bro. That's it, and it satisfies me.